Okay, student, question number 15. Question number 15 is asking the difference between, is asking the difference between number of multiplication. Okay, so he is asking the difference between the number of complex multiplication, difference between of complex number of complex multiplication. Okay, so difference between the number of complex multiplication in DFT and radix to FFT. Okay, so what is the difference between this? See, number of complex multiplication in case of DFT. In case of DFT, number of complex. Okay, so given that 16 number of complex multiplication for 16 point multiplication for 16 point. Yes, for 16 point. DFT, number of multiplication, number of complex multiplication, number of complex multiplication. Okay, for DFT, number of complex multiplication is equal to n square. Okay, so and similarly number of complex multiplication, number of complex addition, number of complex addition for DFT is n square minus n. Okay, so which is nothing but n into n minus 1. Similarly for FFT, number of complex multiplication, number of complex multiplication is equal to multiplication n by 2 log base to n. So this is for FFT, number of complex multiplication. Similarly, number of complex addition, number of complex addition for radix to FFT is n log base to n. Yes, n log base to n. Okay, so this result, we have to remember this result. Okay, so this is direct result, number of multiplication in DFT n square. Okay, complex addition n square minus n, and complex multiplication for FFT radix to FFT n by 2 log base to n, and this is for complex addition for FFT. So now he is asking about complex multiplication. Okay, for complex multiplication is how much? See here, n square. Okay, so this is what? N square. For DFT complex multiplication is what? How many? N square, which is equal to, n is 16, so 16 square is equal to how much? 256. Okay, for FFT, if you see for FFT, I think, is it visible down? No. Okay, so then see upside, complex multiplication. Okay, so therefore complex multiplication, complex multiplication for DFT, it is n square, which is equal to 16 square, which is equal to 256. Similarly for FFT, radix to FFT, complex multiplication is n by 2 log base to n, which is nothing but 16 by 2 log base to 16, which is nothing but 8 into log base to the power 4, that is nothing but 32. Yes, when you see the difference is nothing but, when you see the difference is how much? Difference is nothing but 256 minus 32. it will become 2 to 4. Okay, so this is my difference. So therefore answer is C. Okay, so option C is correct. Okay, so this is what difference between the complex multiplication in DFT and radix to FFT for 16 bit. Okay, so that's all for question number 15.